Robert, Marianne, Andrew, and the entire Kirubi family. Good afternoon, friends and relatives of Chris. First, kindly accept my condolences and those of my wife, Tessie, on this loss. I will speak very briefly because a lot has been said. But I'd like to say that Chris Kirubi was extremely candid. You know, when you're talking to him and you have an idea or an opinion, he will not tell you it's a bad opinion. He will tell you it's a stupid opinion. That is how candid he was. Because when you say it's a bad opinion, he's being polite. But Chris was straight. He would shoot from the hip. And during my time as Minister for Finance, I shared a lot with Chris because he had the pulse of the economy at his fingertips. He had the pulse of the political situation. And for the 5 years that I read the budget of this country as Minister for Finance, one of the key people that you would have to seek advice from so that you know whether you are getting it right or not was Chris Kirubi. He would always be there to advise so that the policies and the direction you take would make sense to business and to the country and to the economy. That was Chris. He was also politically astute. On one occasion, we went together with him and the late President Moi for a delegation led by the President to the British Confederation of Industries to talk about the progress that we were making as Kenya because we had just come out of a very difficult economic situation where the aid had been curtailed, inflation was soaring, and things were difficult for the people of Kenya. So at this conference at the CBI, I did what I could do as a Minister for Finance, and my boss, the President, was there, and Chris was part of the delegation as a business person. And one of the things that he observed was that the participants of the CBI kept on heaping some praise, and they were not directing it at the head of delegation or the government, but saying the Minister for Finance has done a good thing. So at lunchtime, Chris Kirubi took me for lunch. He said, forget about going lunch with your boss. Come with me. And he told me, let me tell you something. When you go back in the afternoon, change tact. The praise must not be to you, but to your boss. I have been with these people for some time. Mind your steps, mind your language. And indeed, when we went back in the afternoon, I changed tact. And he said, now you will go far. Every time, remember when your boss is there, do not try to outshine your boss. That was Chris Kirubi at a very personal level. So I stand here to bid farewell to a good man, to a patriot, and to the family. May you find solace under God's care. Asanteni sana.
Next, allow me to invite the Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka to come and say a few words.